Olivia, you directed and produced one of the most astonishing things we've seen in an election campaign in recent times. Zohran Mamdani walking the length and breadth of Manhattan, right? It was a Friday night or Saturday night?
Friday night.
Friday night. And I remember seeing it on Twitter, because I'm a Twitter junkie, seeing it in real time, the updates. And of course, we've had all these discussions in the Democratic Party about how do we get young men back? How do we get energy back? And there's these astonishing scenes of people just coming up to him, young men, people who probably have not voted before, and they're coming up, they're hugging him, they say, we're going to vote for you. A, where does this idea come from? Again, same question. But B, what was it like that night for you?
Yeah, so also Donald had a huge role in producing that as well, and put together sort of this army of I think it was 5 videographers that were following. It was me,
6 or 7,
me,
right?
you, and a couple others who were following him all the way from Inwood down to Staten Island Ferry. And
You got your steps in that night.
It was wild. I think that was like a 50,000 step day. But yeah, that night will forever live on. That was one of the most incredible nights, because I think it was for the first time, we all sort of saw the magic of Zohran, obviously, but it was the first time it felt like, wow, the whole city is also seeing what we're seeing. And from Inwood down to Times Square, down to the West Village, the reactions were the same, which is people, delivery workers, just students, old people, young people, really saying, oh yeah, that's that guy. Like, I can't wait to vote for you. And I've never heard of that with any politician. It's usually people yelling at them, you know?
I was going to ask, again, isn't this a video where you come up with it and you wonder about,
oh, that was the biggest, oh my
God.
How many hecklers that was a lot of conversations of like, are we really doing this? But yeah, that was Julian Gerson's idea. He's our speechwriter and his political director during the primary, and Zohran, of course. And it was after a long week of, it was like 3 days before the primary. Everyone was exhausted. I remember it was so hot. It was like 90 degrees. And classic Zohran at 7 p.m. was like, okay, like let's all go up to Inwood and do this crazy thing. And it became clear pretty soon that, wow, this is really special. But yeah, it could have not been, but I think for Zohran, like the whole idea of that was not let's make a video, it was let's walk down Manhattan and reach people 3 days before the election. The video was ancillary.